Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful people of Amazonia, Southern Cameroons, we want to thank everybody for being patient, and we want also to apologize for the late start. And I want to take this opportunity to tell everybody that this is one of those programs that we have been working a whole lot hard to put it together, And like we announced yesterday, this program is called My Trip to Buea. And again, if you're joining, this is the Southern Cameroon Television. I am going to be hosting. My name is Dexter Brains Washington. And with me in the studio today is our able acting interim president of the Federal Republic of Amazonia, Southern Cameroons, and I am going to go ahead and welcome His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako into the studio. Welcome to SCTV, sir, and how are you doing today?
Thank you very much for being part of this great team that is doing a lot from the background. And I want to thank everybody. Some of the faces that you cannot see here right now, you have worked tirelessly day and night to make this day possible. I'm proud of you. This generation is proud of you. And Amberlanders, wherever they may be, shall be proud of you. So thank you for this opportunity to have it, to launch this program and to talk to the great nation of Southern Cameroon's Amazonia face to face.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. And once more, we want to stay. You guys stay tuned because we are going to be back in a minute. So just if you're just joining, please, you know how we do it. Click on the share button, and because we don't want anybody to miss the show, we don't want anybody to come back and say, "Oh, what happened? How did it go?" So we'll be back in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the studio. Again, this is SCTV, Southern Cameroon Television, and we thank you all for being patient, for holding down. I am just going to go back. All right, all right, all right. I'm going to go ahead and from where do we start? Your Excellency, personally, on behalf of SCTV, we want to thank you for honoring this great invitation. It's not bread and butter to have you in our studio today. So we know that the trip of today, the topic for today is my trip to Boyer. I think that almost everybody out there is aware about my trip to Boya, but I see a whole lot of people out there who actually want to get to know the details on this program, My Trip to Boya. Your Excellency, you have the mic.
Yes, dear Amberlanders, 3 weeks ago, I think approximately, I gave you a speech where I said a few things. I told you that this is the era of self-defense. Then I also told you that it is time to bring all the self-defense groups together. And I said, I want to also make a covenant with you, because the blood of those who are dying and dying right now on ground zero are crying hard, and I can hear their voices. And when those desperate voices come crying to me, when I see the villages burned down and our own elderly ones burned to ashes, when I see the atrocities that are being committed by this criminal regime, when I see that our dispensation has a singular opportunity to fight this injustice unto victory, I decided to come to you, and I said, this is my covenant, that I'm going to launch out my trip to Buea. Today I will shed some more light on what it is. But this is the fulfillment of that promise. And my aim was to raise $2 million at least, because of the mega things that need to be done. We cannot be doing the same things over and over and expect different results. Every day the enemy is upgrading his strategies and his levels of wickedness. And our people are being destroyed. Whole cities and villages. Our lifestyle is taken away from us. Economy destroyed. Our children are not going to school. We cannot, this is no more the usual. We must go, it has taken the unusual dimension. And we must do something unusual for us to accelerate our arrival in Buea. And that is my covenant with you. I said, if you can partner with me, we will go all together as my government and my administration. We will take you to Buea sooner than later. And there are other things that we can do, which I will call here the heavy lifting. But I will not divulge to more than this. But you have known me for more than a year, and you have known my stance, and you can know what I stand for. So if that's enough for you, then just accept this as my covenant. Give this donation as a covenant seed, and watch and see us as a government accelerate our arrival to Buea. Put a stop to all the killings and the genocide that is going on in Southern Cameroon. Whatever it takes you to bury another dead tomorrow, whatever it takes you for another funeral that may come in your family, or build another house that is destroyed, that is the nature of the sacrifice or donation or gift we have to put together to raise this 2 million plus, because we have to get to Buea. Our flight is waiting. If we do these things, we will get there sooner than later. And I promise you that we can do this in a year. So you are welcome. I want to tell you a few things about my trip to Buea. My trip to Buea is what it is not. Let me first of all tell you what it is not. Then I'm going to tell you what it is. It is not another fundraiser. It's not another fundraiser. Say, we are raising funds, and so we want to raise other funds, like people say. Because I put an amount, I put a tag, and I clearly explain to you the purpose. But today I will tell you a little more. It is not another citizenship levy, for we are making our usual contributions for some of us, and some probably have not updated their cards and their website, so they have stopped contributing. It's not another citizenship levy. It's not another monthly commitment, probably to one group or one refugees or one self-defense, community self-defense group or the other. This is none of it. Now, this is what it is. It is a game-changing contribution. It's a game-changing contribution. The status quo must change. We can't continue like this. It can't be that they hit one person here, they burn one village here, and then like that, uh, running after one. No, no. This is a game-changing contribution. We want to change the game. That's what I mean. The enemy has done much to change the game. They're dropping people, soldiers, hundreds of them in Dikome, and doing terrible things around at night, sending tankers and using helicopters. They have changed the game. That's not how they started that's not how they started in 2016. They have changed the game. That's not what they did in October 2017. They have changed the game. If we don't change our methods, we cannot change the outcome. This is a game-changing contribution which we need now. That's why I put a timeline on it. I need this money on my table in the next 1 month. Whatever it can take, Ambazonians are able. There is nothing impossible for us. At least we have told this to Bia's face and to the French. There's nothing impossible for us. We are ready. Ambazonians are ready. So this is a groundbreaking donation. I mean that we have to come out of the ordinary. Whatever you have given before up to now I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for you to enter into the realm of the unknown, what you have not done before. What you have been doing already has brought us to this place. But we have a river to cross. We have an ocean to cross. So I'm talking about stepping beyond, and let us do what we have not done before to see what we have not been able to see. That is the summary. It is a down payment for my freedom now. It's a down payment for your freedom now. I mean freedom now. Every day as we are speaking, since I started this program, many more have been maimed, many more have been killed. This must stop. And we need a down payment for our freedom now. For we have the people, we have the human resources, for we have the intellect, we have the strategies. We need a down payment for that freedom now. That is why today I have come to you as my brothers and my sisters, and some of you, my children. I've come to you to appeal that we need that down payment, and we need it right now. We need it right now. And, so today I did not come for the ordinary. So this is what we have done. We have made it possible for us to establish a website just for this, my trip to Buea, to tell you that it is not part of the usual collections to go here, help refugees, do this and that here and there. No, all run the government, move up. No, this is strategic. That's all I can say for now, because I will not divulge more. They are listening to me right now.
Yes.
So this is strategic. We need it now. It's a down payment for the freedom of Ambazonia. That's what it is. Now, what is the purpose? Let me underline the purpose before I tell you how much I want to raise today as being the launching. And there are some chief launchers who have not gone to bed, who are still awake, who are coming back from work. I challenge you right now. You will call me if you want to be a chief launcher. The line shall be open only for the chief launchers. For those who want to launch, and they will do so. You don't just call and make an amount and then you disappear. We will have the monitor to know exactly that the money has come in. I will tell you how to do it. But wherever you are in the globe, you can do it right now after I explain to you. The purpose of this, my trip to Buea, is simple. Why do we call it a trip? We want to accelerate our arrival in Buea, in victory. Now, let me explain to you something. There is a difference between a survivor struggle and a winning struggle. Up to now, we have just been surviving the wickedness and the assault of the enemy. We have to graduate to the place where we see victory, and we are making our luggages ready to go for the grand celebration. And for us to get there, we have to go out of the ordinary. That is the purpose of this. We want to accelerate. We want to do some heavy lifting, as I said. So that you want to do what we have been unable to do for almost 1.5 years or 2 years. That's exactly what we want to do. Not that it is not possible, but because we have not put all what we needed. That's what we want to put, what we need now to do that which we have not done. And let us close this. Let us celebrate sooner than later.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right. When you were talking, I got carried in that speech until I was just watching as well. Okay. So I want to say that I guess everybody out there was having the same feeling. I mean, the same feeling I was having here in the studio. Your Excellency, you made mention of this being a different dimension of I don't want to call it fundraising or something, but a lot of people, since we posted this we posted the publicity of this show yesterday on our website and page. A couple of people came commenting, asking, I don't know if this information is strategic, but they were asking, is this for ground action or is it for diplomacy? And then somebody asked, is it for diplomacy again? So I don't know if this is something that you might want to have throw some light on it. But if it is strategic again, I would highly suggest that we keep it under the table.
Thank you for your question. I will not be trapped to say anything I don't want to say. Mm-hmm. We want this money for strategic solutions that will get us to Buea sooner than we have ever imagined. So I won't say more than that. If you just want to get there sooner than you thought, because have you not asked yourself, when is this going to be? And sometimes your mind goes wide and you think that this can take forever because of what is happening, because of the resilience of the aggressor. But there are strategies our experts have put on the table that will get us there sooner than the enemy even imagines. That's what I'm talking about. So it is every strategy that probably we have not been able to fully embrace up to now. Every strategy in the book that will take us to Buea sooner than later. Put down the down payment. Some things are better experienced than explained. So that's all I can tell you. I won't explain. But I want you to experience. That's why I told you, for you and I, fellow Ambazonians, it's a covenant. It's a covenant. You have known me before now. I have never belonged to any nationalist organization. I've not belonged to consortium. I've not belonged to SCNC. I've not belonged to AGC. I've not belonged to SCYL. I've not belonged to any one of them. Even in the heat of all mobilization, I have been working for the revolution hard, day and night. But I never joined any one of them. So I'm not a politician. If I wanted to do politics, I would join any of them and get one of those seats or one of those positions. I don't know how His Excellency Sisiko fetched me from the side as an independent and asked me if I can do something for the people of Ambazonia. That's how I got here in this thing. So I'm not anybody's stooge. I can't be even one. I can't even be one. God has made me to sit here. And what I'm telling you is the strategies that some of them I was watching from outside. I was trying to send my voice. I was trying to make my ideas heard. And now I didn't succeed all the way. Now, by a twist of coincidence and unfortunate ones, I find myself sitting here not to tell you lies, but to tell you we have what it takes to get to Buea in 1 year or less. We have what it takes. We have what it takes. All we need now is for you, all we need now is to go deep down in your treasury and give us what you have not given before so that we can make 2 million. And then sit back and watch. I will tell everyone, you prepare your bags because the game will change radically. That I can promise you. I may not know the time and the hour, but the game will radically change. That's what I'm talking about. Today, as part of the launching, I want to raise about $200,000. The chief launchers who are listening to me, some of them that decided to be part of this, they are watching. Some have kept themselves awake up to this hour just to be part of this. You will call in and you will help us.
Okay.
Our website is mytriptobuea.
Before you come to that, before you come to that, I would like to I would like to call upon us to please, if you are watching this program, the highest we can do is just to click on the share button. Please start to invite those who are actually not on this show at this hour, because this is going to be, like I said from in the beginning, this is going to be one of those shows that has never been in this studio before. And stay tuned on SCTV, My Trip to Buea. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the studio. This is My Trip to Buea. Here on the Southern Cameroon Television, we are relating also with the SCBC, and I have with me in here His Excellency Dr. Saku Samuel, who is the AIP of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. And Your Excellency, you were about to get into a special page of the program, which was kind of getting, to explain how people can actually get in touch, based on raising this transport. I call it transport for my own trip to Buea, for our trip as Ambazonians to Buea.
Yes, I am, and as many Ambazonians are, we are people of faith. Faith. Faith got us here. It's not ability. Faith got us to this point in this struggle. And this is how I operate. We give because we believe in something. We are fighting for something. And we believe when everybody is mocking and saying you're wasting your time, you told somebody you don't know what you're talking. I know what I'm doing. That's faith. And part of my faith is to put down my down payment. I want to buy for myself a ticket by faith. I want to exercise my faith by action. I want to get myself in my realm of faith, something I can hold. I said, this is my ticket. It represents my journey. It shows I have left where I am and I am going to Buea. You first of all see that which you believe before you first believe that which you have in your mind before you will see it manifest. Those that have believed, they have to act as they have believed. then they will see that which they believe. So that's how. So we are exercising our faith to arrive in Buea now by buying our ticket. And when you go to mytriptobuea.com, mytriptobuea.com. I'm sure it's on the screen. Mytriptobuea.com. That is the site that for where we are going to collect this amount of money, so that to tell you that it is separate. It's not to carry on with government as usual. It's for strategic investment in our struggle that will take us rapidly to the finish line. So it is mytriptobuea.com. And then when you hit it there, you are going to find the different classes of tickets. If by fate I have to travel to Amazonia today, what class do I want to travel in?
VIP.
I want to go by, oh my God.
I want to go by VIP.
It has to be VIP. So let me, if you're already there, you have a computer, you have a phone, you go to My Trip to Buea, you're going to see the ticket packages. These are categories of contributions that we are going to make to exercise our faith for the journey, for our ultimate journey to Buea, the journey of victory. So we have the coach seats, which we can get for $500. You can, some people may want to travel by the main cabin seat. That's $1,500 donation. Some people may want to travel by business class by paying $3,000. Some may want to travel their super class, first class, $5,000. I want to assure you that if you make this kind of act of faith, it shall come to pass that the actual flight you are going to take to Buea will not be less. If you can make a first class contribution for the process and the strategies that will take us to Buea, then I can assure you, you will surely fly first class the day you are landing in Tico or is it Bali or wherever we may choose. But it won't be Douala, of course. It won't be Yaoundé. So, but today, before I start giving us these details about the various classes or categories, let me receive some chief launchers, some people who want to be called the first to launch My Trip to Buea. I know some people have already made contributions, Mr. Dexter. They made contributions before now because they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait for this moment. You are already the first. But now on TV, somebody wants to be the first to be one of the chief launchers of My Trip to Buea. Let history have it that you paid your you were the first class ticket donor who paid our trip to Buea. We shall tell the story. Now history is being written. So we'll soon open the lines for the donors to begin. And now if you are in America or Canada, you simply have to text, go to your phone and type in your message, open your message app and type My Trip to Buea in capital letters, My Trip to Buea, no space, just My Trip to Buea, like as one word, My Trip to Buea, and text it. Text that number to 4144. You are ready to give. You will give right now. When you make your launching amount, when you call in and say, this is what I'm going to give now, you don't need to give your name. If you text that amount, My Trip to Buea, one word, to 4144, you will be right there at the donation portal. You can give your money without giving any information about yourself. I want to assure you that this is not a register or taking your private information. But of course, we want to get email. We may not get your real name, no problem, because you receive a receipt from us. And also, we want to also know the city where you are paying the money from, because a lot of people and contributors from different countries, they want to be sure that their contribution will count towards the total contributed by that country in this program. Because when countries receive quotas, they want to be sure that the people who are contributing from their country, because of mobilization that they have done, should be able to count towards the total that was expected or given as a quota for that country. So we'll be able to compute at the end of the day and say Canada or Germany or UK gave this amount because why? They stated the city and the country from where they were giving the money. You may mask your name, and you know that this is not any information collection. You give us your email, and then you will receive an email, an acknowledgement. And today I would like to sign those letters acknowledging you as one of the launchers of My Trip to Buea. Let the ball start rolling right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for staying on CTV. This is Southern Cameroon Television, and we have the program on air now. Is My Trip to Buea, and His Excellency has launched the engine of the train that's taking us on the My Trip to Buea already, and the number, we're going to put the numbers on the screen so that we can be able to see that. So if you want to call in the studio right away, the numbers are 24. If you're calling international, definitely you have to put a +1 240-813-4448. A lot of people have been calling, but we cannot take the call because His Excellency was still talking. And the information of how to text is right there on the screen. We have the first caller of today. Hello. Okay, we lost that caller. And we already know how we do it. If you want to call, please, you have to turn down the volume of your receiver and make sure that, or you move away from your receiver so that we do not have a recapture of the sound that's coming from us to your receiver and from you and back to us via the telephone. So the lines are 240-813-4448. I will repeat it, 240-813-4448. For those who are calling from out of the US, you have to put the +1 240-813-4448. And if you want to text, if you want to go by text, I think it's you text My Trip to Buea to 4144. Your Excellency, if I'm not wrong, correct?
Correct. For Canada and US.
And that's for Canada and US only.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the first caller for the second caller. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
We are doing okay. Thank you for joining My Trip to Buea. Let's try.
I'm watching the program live from Ground Zero.
Okay, from Ground Zero. That's great.
You're great.
Yeah.
Great warriors of Ambazonia.
So I start the program really. I want to know how the like.
Say it again.
Yeah, I started the program really. I want to know how the program will be.
Okay. If you started,
just hang in there because we have some time to be here.
Okay. Just keep an eye on the program. Just keep following. I think you're going to catch up. Definitely.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
We need some launchers, some cheap launchers here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at getting some cheap launchers to kickstart the program so that we can get the ball rolling. We have another caller coming in. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're watching the program from Norway.
Okay. Thank you. How are you doing today?
Oh, great. We are very happy with what the president, the acting president has put online.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, because the receipt is good that because you know all those that have donate and they have their receipt.
Yes.
It's good because you audit everything to see those that they do the scamming.
Oh, okay, great, awesome, excellent.
Yeah, that is good. That receipt is good because when you give in your money, you have your receipt.
Yes.
So that you should know what is going on.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just to make a point, when you pay your money, you receive a receipt through your email. And that receipt is the ticket, our imaginary ticket that you will receive with my trip to Buea with a flight. You see Amber Air, we are ready to go. And then that ticket has a number, like any other boarding pass. It has a number. That number, we intend to use it as an identification number. Again, because right now we are creating database for all Amazonians. Tomorrow, when we want to know your background and your involvement in this struggle, a lot of things will help us. Your ticket can help us to know that I was there in the struggle. In fact, there are some people today who cannot enter Eritrea. They are Eritreans. They can't enter Eritrea because there were levies that Eritreans were live in those days in the 90s, about $50 a month. You can imagine the value. They were paying that money every month. Some people did not, and today they cannot even enter their country because of how much they have to be trying to pay before they can enter. So because when they search your name from the system, certain level you were not there. My trip to Buea, you were not there. Nothing they cannot find. That's a problem. That's a problem. It means others fought for you. They shed their blood, died, villages burned, people maimed and raped, and people fought and died in prison and were abducted and so on. What you were able to do, even you did not do. So we want to make sure that when you pay, you receive an email. If it is up to $500, which is the minimum ticket amount, you will receive a ticket. If it is less than that, you will still receive an acknowledgement, which means that as you build up the amount to make up to 500, your ticket will come out with your number. So those are the records we are keeping for Amazonia. So I'm looking forward to somebody who is fired up and who is ready to go and who says, Doctor, this is the amount of money I'm going to pay right now, so that let the ball start rolling, so that I stop talking. We need to talk money, not action.
I think we have a call on the line. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Don D.
Hi, Don D. How you doing?
Zinger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've just paid my $100.
Great, Amber Warrior.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Very soon we'll be checking the meter.
I am on the bus to Buea.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. The bus is going. It's going. We are getting there.
We are going.
We will get there.
We will get there sooner than the enemy ever thought.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Send my greetings to the president.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay, we have another caller. Hello? 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 Okay, we have another caller again. Hello?
Hello.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good
Yeah, good evening, Dexter.
Good evening, sir. How you doing?
No, fine, thank you. I'm calling from France.
Great.
Yeah, I just wanted to find out, just like the president is saying. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so the president, there's this website, My Trip to Buea. Hello,
yes.
You getting me?
Yes.
Yes, we're getting you clearly.
Okay, so the president said My Trip to Buea website, the contribution should be done through that website.
Correct.
My question is, what about those who are doing this contribution at the level of their individual countries? How do they get back a proof that they have paid something.
Now, that means that when the country head is transmitting this money, because this money is not part of the usual contribution that the country heads make. This is a special strategic contribution. It has an amount and it has a deadline. So when they receive this contribution and they have to transmit it, they have to not just send us a lump sum, they have to give us the details of who paid what.
Right.
And then those acknowledgements will be sent to everybody. Whoever pays any amount here must receive an official acknowledgement. If it is up to a ticket amount, it must receive a ticket because the money must come, it must receive a ticket for that amount. So it is not like your usual contribution that you can make to your country head where it goes there and then they do some things and then they transmit some money to us. No. This one, we have told our people that this is special. It is not business as usual. It's not government as usual. This is special and strategic. We need it ASAP and need it now. So when we have done this, we will continue to do business as usual in the government. So you will insist that your names are taken and that your email is taken because you will expect to have a receipt official with a number for your burden.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I think that information was clear enough to our caller.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
And we have another caller on the line again.
Okay.
Hello?
Thank you.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you. Turn down the volume of your receiver. Hold on the line for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, when you were calling the studio, we know how we have been doing this before. You turn down the volume of your receiver, or you move away from your receiver and you listen to us on the phone. Do not listen to us on the TV, because if you listen to us from your TV, there will be a 30 seconds delay and you keep saying hello, hello, hello. So let's write. Hello?
Where is my who's my coordinator here in Adamawa State?
Say it again.
Adamawa State, Nigeria.
In Adamawa State.
Oh, Adamawa State, Nigeria. Okay. Okay, great.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, you want to pay direct to the person.
Send me the number. Send me my number and my address so that I can contribute.
Okay, how do I send it? Do I instead give you a number so that you?
Yeah, a phone number.
No, don't tell your phone number. That's not good for you.
You can send the account number.
Okay. Or I send you the phone number that you are going to call, and when you call that phone number, you will get the details of where to deposit the money. You understand? So I'm going to flash that number here. We're going to flash the number here, so that the number, anybody else who finds himself in that situation that wants to have information, probably you want to know your country head because you want to take money there physically, probably you want to send the money there by any other means, not a website, and so you want a contact number. We will give you the number of the presidency here in the United States. You call that number, you will be routed to the place that you want to go. If you want to call the finance, they will route you to the Secretary of State for Finance, and he will give you all the information. But you're going to call one number though. Then with the extension, they will lead you to the extension that you need to press 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you will be talking with the director of the Secretary of State for Finance. Okay. He's supposed to be here very soon, and I think he will have some information to give us. But let me say, even if you have a check that you want to mail, You can mail it. I want to give you that address so that you can mail it to our address in Wisconsin Avenue in Washington, D.C. Or you can call that number. So we have an office now. We have an address. We have a phone number, official phone number, with all many extensions. So you're going to have that. And you can call there and get information concerning my trip to Buea. So that information will be flashed very soon.
All right. Hello, I think we have another caller on the line. Hello. 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 Okay, we just lost that caller. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to stay put, and please just keep sharing the video so we can get to reach out to as many persons as we can. Again, this is the Southern Cameroon Television, and the program on air right now is My Trip to Buea. All right. So I think we have another caller now. Hello? 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 Okay, we just lost that caller. If you want to call in, please, you dial the number 240-813-4448. Or if you are calling from out of the United States, you might have to put in the +1 240-813 and 4448. And for those who want to do their contribution right away, you can check on the screen. You see we have it written there. You text My Trip to Buea all together, no space.
Mm-hmm.
And on to 4144, text My Trip to Buea to 4144. And I think there you're going to be on the live line on how to do how to get your ticket to Buea, the Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. We have another call on the line. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, please, I just want to, is it possible for you to put somebody's name, whereby if they can send the money to Western Union, the person can receive? Because some of us are having difficulty. Like now I'm calling you from the Addison. It's not easy for me to use my account here because it's complicated. So if you can put a writing name on the board whereby they can use the person to send the money to Western Union or Mulligan, do you think that would be better?
Okay. I want to still keep your information private. So go to the contact. Open My Trip to Buea, right? Go to contact us.
Yes.
And then fill that form there.
Yes.
Fill that form there and send. So you send us your
Okay.
information without us giving you numbers in the air.
Mm-hmm.
We will contact you so that we give you exactly the information you need and the person you have to. I can give the person's name here, but when you go out there, you want to do it, they can just be watching for whoever comes to mention that name.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody will know the name you are sending the money to or whatever. So, just fill that form now and click send. It will be done. Before the next 24 hours,
Okay.
you will receive a text message giving you the details.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay,
We have the next caller calling in.
Yes, somebody has just paid in $1,000. He said,
Oh wow.
yeah, he
Oh
just
wow.
paid in
Oh wow.
$1,000 now, and he's a member of government. This is wonderful.
Oh wow. 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 That's great. And we have I think we have another caller calling. Hello. Hello. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the lines are 240-813-4448, 240-813-4448, and you will get to us live here in the studio in the Southern Cameroon television. And for those who want to go via texting, you text my trip to Buea to 4144. That's 4144, and you will be on a live line that's going to direct you on how to do your contributions. And we want to thank the person who just did the contribution for $1,000. We say that thank you for assuring and guaranteeing your ticket to Buea, because Buea is a place we have to reach. I think we have another caller on the line. Hello? Hello? Okay, we lost that caller. And while we will be looking at getting these calls in the right frame, Your Excellency, when you were introducing this program, you made a statement of the fact that you're not a politician. But I mean, I think this is something that we have to make it clear to a lot of people out there, because this is a topic that we spoke on some time ago. People still need to find out the difference between a politician and a freedom fighter. I don't know if you have like just one or two words to throw on this, just to open the heads and eyes of some people out there.
Yeah, Dr. Dexter, thank you. Politician, that word politician has a pejorative connotation. That means people, when you say you're a politician, they think that you are like a Maradona. You can play people around just because you want to score a goal. Just because of what you need, you can be able to become anything just to get what you want. So that's how they use that word politician. When somebody says I'm not a politician, it means I don't play games to get anything. Now, the freedom fighter lives for the fight. He's invested. His life is the fight. And he's not playing games. Nobody plays games with his life. And so he's not pretending and will not pretend for any reason. So when I said I've not been a politician in this struggle, it's because I came in to fight. I came in to fight, not just to fight the fight, but to fight anybody who wants to fight against our fight. I was not politician. I was not, and I'm not one. I did not try to bend in order to get anything, in order to please anybody. I did not do it before I came to this position. I will not do it now. You can take that to the bank. I won't do that. That's what I mean. So I'm not trying to play any game for any reason. I have looked at the struggle strategically, and I know where we are now. And I've opened my ears wide to the experts that we have inside and outside. And I can tell you that what we need now is this money and accelerate our arrival in Buea. That is sure.
Wow. I must say that the words you just used now, I can call it an eye opener, because there has been, I mean, we've had a lot of cloudy atmosphere, since we started this struggle in this intense manner that it is right now. I've been looking for who can actually stand and tell me that we are standing on this position, this is the bearing we are heading at, this is the angle we're aiming at, and this is where we're going. So my trip to Buea, finally, it's here to give us the headway. We are trying to see that we put the phone lines in order. And so I guess the lines are back on track. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 240-813 the 240-813-448, 240-813-448. And for those who want to text, you will text my trip to Buea to 4144. And again, I repeat, you text my trip to Buea, all in caps, and join together to 4144. We have an incoming call. Hello? Okay, we lost that caller. And so we are going to take it from there. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi,
Yes, sir.
is this Dexter?
Dexter Brains, Southern Cameroon Television.
Hi, Dexter. This is Gideon. I'm calling to contribute me and my family for my trip to Buea.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just want to say congratulations to His Excellency Samuel Sako. Tell him that we Amazonian people, we are all behind him, and we pray that God will give him the grace, the wisdom, and the direction to move this struggle to Buea.
Great.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm going to contribute $500 for this my trip to Buea, and just let and see how God is going to direct me for the future. Thank you very much for what you're doing. God bless you and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Great example. All of you that are contributing now, you are the chief launchers of this My Trip to Buea. Remember mytriptobuea.com. Mytriptobuea.com. But if you're in the US, text My Trip to Buea. Text it. The number is 4144. 4144. You'll be there. You make your contribution right away. And very soon we shall look at the meter and know where we are. We want to raise 200,000 for the launching. So we are waiting for the call.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this program, My Trip to Buea. And we want to thank the chief launchers, those who have just been pushing the button to see that we get this running. We get this up and running. We have another caller coming in, and let's hear who this is. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Dexter.
Yes, ma.
How are you? This is F.R.A. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Say hi to the president for me.
He's right here in the studio with me.
Okay. I am going to contribute for me and my family of $500.
Okay. Thank you so
You know
much.
the lady we were together last Saturday when we were loading the container?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, and I'm your sister. Okay, from Angie.
Okay, I know now. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your
Great.
contribution.
Great.
My trip to Buea.
So I'll call the financial secretary and give him my $500.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Dexter. Say hi to the president. Say we love him. We'll support him till we get to Buea.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for pushing again His Excellency's Royal in the studio. We are just looking at encouraging the chief launchers to keep pushing the buttons, and we have to raise the bar and to see that we secure our tickets for the awesome flight, My Trip to Buea.
Yeah. Let me just remind us of the burdens we are carrying, even though that's what makes action now, acceleration, and a must, because of the burdens are increasing every day. The enemy is upgrading every day. We have to do something, and we have to do it now. We don't have time. We don't have time. The legal matters are increasing every day as the more they are arresting people. Very soon, our own population will fill stadiums of people they are arresting arbitrarily. They are not being charged. Some are not being charged. Some we don't even know them, and that number is increasing every day. And many folks are dying. We don't have to do this struggle as usual anymore. We have come to the realm of the unusual. We have to do something unusual and come out of this position. So the Commission of Inquiry is still there. All that involved money. We have succeeded. We caused the release of two of our brothers, those who remain in Nigeria. Two of them have been released. You know, we have done a lot of things in this short time that I've been in charge. We have a physical address, as I told you, in DC. We have a phone number. We have a contact. Now, that is a great achievement. So we are not faceless anymore. You can travel anywhere in the world and come and say, this is the office of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. So you can call a number and they will tell you you're welcome to the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. So we have done a few things just this short while.
Hello?
Yeah. Hold
yes.
On.
Yes.
Let's take this call. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
I'm good, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. My trip to Buea on Southern Cameroon Television.
Yeah, my trip to Buea. Congratulations to you people. Not having much to say. My trip to Buea is going on well, and I am going to do my contribution on the website. Thanks for launching my trip to Buea. And I just want to use this opportunity to salute your courage and thank the president for taking the great risk to lead a people who attacked as terrorists by some ignorant group of people in Yaoundé.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you so much. I mean, I am happy, I am proud to be here to talk to the president of the Republic of Ambazonia directly. I am so glad. I want to use this opportunity to say that there are some distractors on Facebook, some ignorant group of people who create more than 150 Facebook accounts to discourage the Ambazonian people. Please take note, my people of Amazonia, don't you even listen to these silly-minded people. Trust your leaders. Trust the IG. They are doing a great work. I am in Italy. I am working in total collaboration with the country head of Italy. We are working very hard in collaboration with the IG. Everything is moving, so no one should discourage you wherever you are. There are so many of them online with a million Facebook accounts. It is easy to create an account and just start discouraging people. My trip to Buea is the key to the great door to the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. Trust your leaders. Thank you so much, Dexter Brains, for this great job you are doing. Thank you, Mr. President, once again.
Thank you.
I want to ask, please, this question that might be an answer to many people who might be wanting to understand certain things. At the level of countries, people are organizing themselves for my trip to Buea.
Yes.
If the president can clarify the people, those who might not be doing it online now, are doing it at the level of the county head, how are they going to get their ticket?
I think that question, I think that was the point that it has been cleared, right?
Yes, I did. But since you just asked the question, let me repeat.
Okay, then they came online, then it's fine. So thank you so much. Thanks for everything.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what we will do is that we're going to have a meeting with all the country heads, and we're going to still explain to them that they can, when whatever money they are collecting for my trip to Buea must be accounted for separately. Since it's coming to the center, to the government, 100%. This is not one of the some of the contribution that they might keep some for this. That is coming 100%, because those people need to be acknowledged, and also they need to receive their tickets with their numbers. So that then after that they can fall back to their usual contribution. If somebody says paying for my trip to Buea, it is a targeted amount for a particular period of time before we can go back to business as usual. Yeah. So I want to also use this opportunity to assure you that last weekend I requested all the self-defense groups in Ambazonia, all the community self-defense groups. It was not on social media because that's not my style for important issues that involve the liberation of our people. So I convened it out of the eyes of social media. All I did was to encourage them and facilitate their coming together in one place with all our experts so that they can talk talk about what they are doing and their problems and their difficulties and their challenges. And they came out with a resolution to me, telling me that all the community self-defense groups, I think about 4 of them, have come together to form the Ambazonia Self-Defense Council. It's an independent group, it's not the IG. The purpose of that group is for coordination. When you all face the same enemy, you need to plan strategically and in coordination, because the enemy is one. And their wickedness is the same. And so, instead of being scattered all over the place, they need to come together and consider and work together and coordinate before they be annihilated by the enemy, before they be completely destroyed by the enemy, or before our communities are all burnt down. So they came together, and to the glory of God, they decided for collaboration. And the IG says, as long as this remains, we are going to fund them, we are going to help them, we are going to stand by them. We are going to give them whatever counsel advice from our National Security Advisory Council. We're going to give them any advice that may help them to work effectively. So this is another burden we are carrying on our shoulders, because we want to get to Buea and get our country back, but most especially get a nation. Because you can get a country, but you don't have a nation, because you are not all together. So the self-defense group decided that they want to get to Buea all as one, so that we can have a nation. If you are in support of this initiative that has happened, I think they are going to send their press release any moment from tomorrow. You are going to read it for yourself. I don't know about press release. They are doing it. It is their own. All them, Tigers, all of them, all, the ARA and all, coming together. This is great. This is one thing I have been able to see accomplished under my watch. I praise God for that. Give us what we are asking for. Go to mytriptobuea.com and give that contribution probably you have not given before. We are getting there. Make it lighter for us, because we are ready to go.
Oh, thank you so much, Your Excellency. And I want to say that I see some people call. I don't know if the lines are going to, but I see a lot of people calling and dropping. Please, we just have to keep pushing and keep insisting. This is my trip to Buea on the SCTV, and I think we have another caller now. Hello. 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 Okay, we lost that caller, and I'm so captivated in what Your Excellency just said about the self-defense groups coming together, because this has actually been the cry of the entire nation of Ambazonia. You know, a lot of people have been crying everywhere that they thought or they felt like until we bring all these defense groups together, self-defense groups together, then we will be able to tackle and tackle the common enemy. So I want to say that this is a very, very great achievement it's a good milestone that we've covered so far. And this is my trip to Buea. Text my trip to Buea to 4144 for those who are in the US and Canada only. I guess I'm correct. Yeah. US and Canada, text my trip to Buea on the to 4144, and the lines are 240-813-4448. My trip to Buea. I think we have another caller coming in now. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
This is Dr. F.R.A calling from Florida.
Hi. How you doing today?
No, I'm great. I'm watching this program live with my family. Everybody is okay.
Very
So I just want to encourage everyone to actually go online or just text and submit your contribution, because I just did mine and everything was perfect online. So there was no discrepancy about it.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
So,
you.
Yeah, let me say hi to the president, and I thank him very much for actually handling this mantle. I believe that his vision is correct. Everybody should support him. Let us galvanize all our ground forces to protect our people, and so that in the near future we bring our brothers and sisters, our mothers, and all our loved ones from Nigeria back to our land.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. I think we have another caller again. Hello? Okay. Guys, if you call and your call is bouncing, it's just that the lines are too busy. So we are trying to take one call at a time. Hello? Hello? Okay. Again, it's 240-813-448, 240-813-448. And I think we have another call coming in. Hello? 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 Okay. That call seems not. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Dexter. This is Ochiba.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, good. I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Okay, wow. Great to know.
Yes. So I am very happy with the program, and I want to extend thanks to the president. What I want to say is this. I would have loved that we include all the systems in which we can make payment, even GoFundMe and whatsoever, so that those who have it difficult to go through the website can use the GoFundMe or the other option to pay. And I also want us in the diaspora to help our people back home to do payment. What do I mean by this? I come from a community. I know everybody back home. So if anybody in my community wants to pay in money, they can ask me. I pay it here, and then they return it to my family or whatsoever location I want them to put the money.
Great.
Because we need people back home to contribute as well.
Exactly.
And the same goes to people who are in the diaspora who don't want their voices and maybe their names to appear on any documentation. Mm-hmm. You can call one person and ask them to pay, and then you give the money to the appropriate person.
Exactly. So
I want to encourage everybody that the president has said we need money, and with money we are going to attain our objectives within the possible shortest time.
Yes.
So we have to give a try for this one. I want to appreciate everybody who has contributed. Some of us are doing so, and we are going to do everything possible because we don't have any other place like home. Yes. For those who don't even understand, the world is changing in a way that very soon, even if you are in the diaspora, you will need to go to your home. If you don't have a home, where else will you go to? So I am so happy. Let's all be united, and so that we can get to Buea as soon as possible. Extend my sincere greetings to the president. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So I want to appeal that whether you belong to IG or you don't belong to IG, IG is not the interim government is not a group. It's the people of Amazonia. So, and inside the government we have so many groups. So the interim government is not a group. When people compare the interim government with groups, they are making a mistake. It's not a group. It is the government. And that is why it's an outsider like me that belongs to no organization is now the president. If it were a matter of groups, I would not be here. because I have no group.
You're right.
So the interim government is not a group, represent all of us. And let me assure you, if you want to get to Buea, this program is put together for people who yearn to get to Buea by the shortest route possible. And that's what I'm standing for. I'm not for any organization here. Freedom has no label. If you want us to get to Buea, give us that ticket amount. We will, in the next couple of months, the game shall change. I can assure you that.
All right, thank you so much. We have another call on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Ma.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Anastasia calling from Germany.
Okay, how you doing today?
I'm fine.
Great. This is my trip to Buea on SCTV.
Yes, I have a suggestion to make.
Yes.
I am a social worker and I know the reality on the ground. I know there are so many people who will not be able to pay $500. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so my take is I have a lot of people who also want to register people in Cameroon, and they will not be able to pay this $500. So how are we going to make it possible that everybody is included and nobody feels left out, even though they cannot pay $500?
Okay.
So this is something you can think about.
Thank you very much for that question. The default amount on the website, if you open the website now, if you go there, you will see, you type mytriptobuea.com, you will see that the default amount you will find there is $100. That means for this particular campaign, we want at least $100 from every contributor. For those who want to pay a ticket amount, this is the ticket amounts that start from 500, because it will come with a ticket and a number. But if you want to make a contribution $100, we can do it. We are able. We are well able.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
We have another caller. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hi, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. This is Fidelis calling from Minnesota.
Okay, my trip to Buea on Southern Cameroon television.
Good. Yeah. Yes.
Go ahead. Sir, I want you to listen, please. Do not listen to your receiver. Listen to the phone.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, because your receiver will come like 30 seconds late.
Okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to make some contributions and contribute to the program.
Right on. Go ahead.
Okay. I will start by heartily congratulating our acting IP and to tell him that he has our full support from Minnesota. And to say that this initiative of my trip to Buea is a good one, and I see it picking momentum. But just like some other people might be doubting, I think he or the interim government needs to sell this agenda more vigorously to us, the people. Publicize it more and give it some more clarity. Because as of now, most of us, all we heard is that, okay, the interim government needs to raise $2 million and we'll get to Buea. I mean, for some people who think and ask themselves questions, that a lot of questions were asking how, what, why, when, who. And I totally understand that there are some things that cannot be broadcast, cannot be said on the media, but what I'm saying is we want to do everything to get to Buea.
Yes.
So let the interim government or the communications people, let them sell this new agenda more vigorously through the different outlets. If there's any more information they can give us, that will help. But if it is classified, then it's classified. And most people have already given the very good idea of helping those back home by paying for them and then giving the money somewhere. So I just like us to keep echoing that, because earlier on FTBC, a lot of enthusiastic Amberlanders who called from back home and were saying that they want to contribute, that they need to have the means to contribute. Okay. So let's serve that agenda out a little bit more to help those back home so that they can contribute without necessarily needing to send physical money or do money transfers. Yeah. That's all I have to contribute, and I'm saying that we are going to Buea. I'm going to make my contribution very soon.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for staying on this program. We have been on air for 1 hour, 29 minutes, 14 seconds. We are going to be back in 30 seconds.
The battle for freedom and justice is never hopeless, and it's always won. Every morning, just every morning, we must wake up ready to fight again. Patriots.
At the end of the First World War, Cameroon was divided between the French and the British.
Bienvenue dans notre pays. I will speak Swahili.
That was French.
Think before you speak, because when you don't see pistols, you don't see signals. My home government wants you to execute this job.
Please, sir, don't kill us. We are very important to Amazonia. Shit.
You tell your president I'm sick. I'm not hit with this bullshit.
Next time I'll be your boss. I'm not keeping your fucking team in order.
And I heard last night tons of military men were sent into Malfi and some to Bamenda.
But what I don't really understand is the position of the United Nations in all of this. I don't know if they want to see the entire nation wiped out before they can intervene.
We got 96 fucking hours to clear the table. It's time to get to work. $1.5 million out there. Sir Hillman, he wants 6 fresh kidneys. Not older than 16 hours out of the human body. This is due Friday.
Ambassador Bakari Bernard Bisombe.
Their government wants them eliminated from the game immediately.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the studio. This is Southern Cameroon's television, and the program we have on air right now is My Trip to Buea. We just saw the trailer of the movie The Patriots, which is one of those stories that happened in the struggle for the restoration of the independence of Southern Cameroon, that we have decided to tell it in a movie form or in an entertainment manner. Again, this movie is going to be officially on the giant screens internationally. That will be on the 1st of July 2018. And if you want to have more details about that, you can check on just go and check on YouTube and you type The Patriot based on a true story. Again, it's on YouTube. Look out for The Patriot based on a true story. My trip to Buea is what brought us in this studio today, ladies and gentlemen. I am in this studio not all by myself. I am here with the AIP, His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako Ekome. Welcome back, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we are going to continue from where we ended, and the lines were open, and we were going ahead and raising, buying our tickets, reserving our boarding passes for my trip to Buea. For those who are just joining now, I think we're going to put the lines up on screen. The phone numbers are 240-813-4448, 240-813-4448, and for those who are in the United States or Canada, you can text my trip to Buea to 4144. My trip to Buea to 4144, and you're going to get on an active line which will direct you on how to reserve your boarding pass or get your tickets, and or if you want to, go to the website like His Excellency just said, is mytriptobuea.com. www.mytriptobuea.com. We have another caller coming now. Hello. Okay. Your Excellency, you said something about bringing in that we've covered a huge milestone of bringing all our self-defense groups, together, which is what the people of Amazonia have been crying for. I can remember I've seen comments, I've heard people calling in our studio and telling that can you people tell the world to tell our people to come together as one, and we thank God so far that it is something that has been achieved. And was it actually a difficult thing for you to put it together?
Oh yeah, when you are chatting on familiar territory, where many think that you will not succeed, and many tell you to your face that you will fail, I had to bend backward to reach out to some people and reach out to everybody at the end. I want to say it's interesting because I'm genuine in my heart. I want to do the will of the people of Southern Cameroon and Amazonia. I listen to them. I hear what the people want. They want collaboration. They don't want to have a victory that will lead us in that will break our country into pieces. I understood that language clear, and I told my cabinet that is the way to go. And change is not easy for everybody, but I know as the one sitting on the steering, and from my heart, I know this is the right thing to do, and I decided to go for it. After trying, and as I did, not everybody agreed to be part of that independent, joint community self-defense council. I wonder. I don't know why, but that is the communique I received after brainstorming for 2-3 days. Some did not just show up.
Oh wow!
Some did not just show up at all. Some promised that they will think about it, and they did. They are still waiting though. It's a work in progress, and our desire is that everybody comes together. AGC was not part of this. All self-defense groups coming together.
Oh, okay, Your Excellency. We're going to pick it from there. Let me just pick this call.
Yeah.
We're going to take it from. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Dexter.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, this is Joe calling from the UK.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm just making a suggestion. Fine, thank you.
Great, go ahead.
Yeah, there are many people who want to contribute, but the 500 $500 and even the $100 online will turn them off. Could you please make it to be so anybody can contribute anything that they have, because every little helps. So those who can contribute more, they can contribute. But those who do not have up to 100, they can contribute to 10, 5, anything. Any amount can help us to get to the 2 million mark that we're looking for. Please.
All right. Your Excellency?
Who actually want to contribute, but then they don't have that money. So if you just make it a way that anybody can contribute any amount that they have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know why we set an amount is because even the final amount has been predetermined. If we just wanted to raise money, we say bring anything. But in order for us to raise a particular amount which is predetermined within a particular time, we have an idea of the diaspora. We know that for us to get to that point, we have to stretch. We have to dig deep into our savings, into our 401k, into our everything that we have in order to give that extra,
right?
So that we can make up that unusual amount which we want to take to accelerate our struggle to the next level. So let it stand like that. We need to stretch a little, because the usual contributions are going on in the website, where $5, $1 will go. $10, $20 will go. You can take it there, it will still help the government in all its objectives. But concerning this particular one, where we want to attain 2 million within the next 30 days, please let us stretch. If not, without that, we cannot get to that amount. So, but the rest of the website, the AMBA website, can receive their $20, $30, $40. But for this particular amount, is for the ticket amount of at least $100
to take us to Buea.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I guess that my able sister who called, I think that should be a clear explanation to your question. I guess your question must have been answered, and we have another call on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing today?
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. My Tito Buea on SCTV.
Oh, 100% sure. Yeah.
Right on. We are getting you.
Yeah. I just want to tell the president that we are behind him, and our group, we suggested to give a donation of 500 euros, which we are going to send the money in a few days from now.
Great.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the initiatives.
Yeah, I'm calling this is from Germany.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay, great. All right, thank you so much. Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, we want to say thank you so much for your efforts and for the contribution.
Okay, so I also suppose that we don't have to relent our effort. Let us continue to storm all the Nigerian embassies in the world.
Yeah.
Let us don't sleep. Let's continue to storm all the Nigerian embassies in the world.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're going to do. South Africa has set us an example. It was a test ground for us to see what we can do. And so after this, we'll have a cabinet meeting. We are going to put all those strategies. We cannot, any child who doesn't want the mother to sleep will not also sleep. So we cannot allow them to sleep. The world cannot be allowed to sleep when we are not sleeping at home. So that's what's going to be. So I will just stop there. You will see the rest.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, this is Fidelis coming back. I am following the program very keenly, and I just want to make a suggestion to His Excellency AIP that there would be a lot of people, especially from back home, who would want to contribute, but they will fall short of the $100. Could we suggest to them that they can pair up in groups of 2, 3, or any number? If they can come up to $100, then they go to the website or they do the transaction of $100 as a group. That will. There is a feeling that people get when they contribute to this particular project of Operation $2 million.
Yes.
Contributing little amounts on the AmberGov website is a normal thing we're doing, but I still think that we should give everybody the chance to be part of this initiative. So let's suggest to them to pair up in any numbers that can come up to at least $100 or more,
yes,
so that they can still contribute and feel that pride of contributing to our trip to Buea. That was my suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Exactly. Good idea. Good idea. And even in the on ground zero, just make sure you tell the person that you trust, so that the person will not be a snitch.
Yeah, I think when this point came up, I was also concerned about security, because when it comes to issues that we have to start putting 4 or 5 people's heads together, we don't know who's gonna be who.
Yeah.
So I don't know. My take on that is that we should be careful.
From ground zero, we shall give you, just go to the website. Please go to the website and send us a message.
Okay.
You send us a message. We are going to give you the name that you can use to send your Western Union.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you have a card from the bank, a Visa card, then you can use the online. But there too, they might see your address. So what is necessary is that you can open a PayPal account. I'm sure that's a little complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Open a PayPal account, so that though you use your card to, you use the PayPal to pay. And when PayPal pays your money, the only record that shows in your bank account is PayPal.
Yes.
PayPal does not tell your bank who you pay the money to. Mm-hmm. So use your bank card, open a PayPal account, and use your PayPal to pay any money you want to pay out there, because we have a PayPal account in the system. So you can pay by PayPal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I have this contribution I want to make as an Ambazonian.
Yes.
Right on.
Yeah, for our trip to Buea, we need to hold the hands of each and every Ambazonian.
Mm-hmm.
Because the president just made a statement that in Eritrea, some people cannot go back to their country. The president should look for a forum where they will identify each and Ambazonian and their income level. Because at times, you talk to members of the interim government, they do concentrate in, like, for example, country leaders like in UK, Germany, France, US, Canada. But there are many countries in the world where you find Ambazonians. They don't feel like they belong to the struggle because the interim government does not reach out to them. At this level where we need money, we need even 50 cents.
Mm-hmm.
It will move the struggle forward.
Mm-hmm.
So each Ambazonian has their income level which they can contribute.
Mm-hmm.
So the trip to Buea procedure should reach everyone, because a single dollar will carry us forward. We are 8 million Ambazonians.
Yes.
If each Ambazonian contributes $1, we'll reach at $8 million.
Yes. Thank you.
Which is going to be 4 times more than what we are expecting.
Exactly.
So the forum should reach every Ambazonian. That is what I want to contribute.
Thank you so
Good
much.
idea. Thank you. Thank you.
Your Excellency, I have an issue with this, with the what's that word? The population counts of Ambazonia. I don't know if it is because we have not recounted again or how. I used to hear of Amazonia being 8 million. That was like last year. It's not like 2016. 2017, I still hear people saying Amazonia is 8 million. Your Excellency, in 2018, Amazonia is 8 million. I have like 4 cousins who gave birth to twins. So are we not counting? or how are we staying only on 8 million?
I want us to also know that right now we are losing a lot of people on ground zero. Either they are moving for safety, or some have been refugees for a long time and they are not going back. This 8 million, I think, comprises everybody who is an Ambazonian, whether they are in the diaspora or they are on ground zero. So I don't know what the death or the population growth rate is, because that is supposed to be a difference between the death rate and the birth rate. But right now there are other factors. People are moving, people are running away in troves. When the Nigerian government said they are close to 100,000 who are now in Nigeria seeking refuge, and the United Nations said there are only 20-something thousand they have registered, you know that the number is far more than that. And then those that they are killing, those who are dying in the forest, and those who are escaping to other countries, not Nigeria. So our population growth has been affected seriously. So we can hold it there, that we are 8 million, because that's who we are. But probably they have killed some, or we have lost some on ground zero. But our population is is pretty much the same until we get to a place of stability.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Then we have another one on the line. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just have a suggestion to make. This drive, the trip to Buea, I think it's mostly targeting those people who are in the diaspora. And $100 is not much. I mean, we have to sacrifice. Freedom is not cheap. This is the time for us to stop talking too much and dip our hands into our pockets. So, if there are 2 million people in the diaspora, I am very sure that we can raise this money in a very short time if we are serious. We have a lot of people making noise on Facebook, on social media, talking too much. This is not the time to talk.
Yeah.
This is the time to put our hands into our pockets and take things serious. We are not expecting the people back home to contribute. They don't have the logistics. They don't have the means. They don't have the money. If we want them to gather, to put themselves together and raise money, we are putting their lives at risk. This is our fight. We in the diaspora, we are able to raise this money, and we should raise it. That's what I'm saying. It's our challenge, and we should take it. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. And just to give you some news, right now we have collected $8,000 something from 21 donors. The average is $381 per person.
Wow.
So we are trying to raise a reasonable amount of money for this. Is the launch. Somebody can give us a ticket right now, a first class ticket that's 5,000, because that's who you are, and that's the class you will fly to go back to Buea. So you can give us a first class ticket, and that will be 5,000, and your name will go down to the launchers. These are the chief launchers today, 21 already. Wherever you are, can you type now? Just go ahead and type mytriptobuea.com. Take your credit card and you enter it. Another thing I'm asking is that you can decide now to forward that link, mytriptobuea.com. You can forward it to all your contacts on your phone with a message, making a request for your people. Write them, tell them about how your people, what we are going through. Send that message to all the contacts in your phone. If everybody does that, thousands of millions of people today, just now, will have that message. If only 1% can reply positively, that would be great.
Thank you so much. We have another on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I would like to continue on that program. I would like to continue on that program.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to we all forget to understand that our children are already participating in that program more than us. We should find out for other things and understand that our family are very, very wicked.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah,
Hold on. Hello. Sir, we cannot get you. We cannot get you properly.
I'm saying that,
Yes.
Yeah, I give everybody the last question, but I would like to tell you that our enemy are able to understand the program more than us. So I would like that we should understand the program that we be setting the people about.
Okay.
Yes, we should know that the enemy they are still using this program more than us, and I know that.
Yes, that's true.
I know all of them one by one that they are using this program very seriously more than us.
Okay.
The program that our people back home.
Thank you, sir.
Understand everything. I want you people to continue like that.
Hello?
Thank you. Thank you, Comrade. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm talking from DRC. I would like to suggest that if we can reach the $2 million that is needed, the extra money which is there can be returned to those who are there in Nigeria instead of putting the money there. It's just a suggestion. Like help the other people who are in Nigeria. Even if those in ground zero can contribute, we can use that money to help those who are in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because they are the ones who need more than those in Cameroon.
Thank you so much.
Southern Cameroon, I mean to say. So.
So I will answer to that one. It is true. When we have what we need as a government, we have hands, we have people, dedicated people, we have work to do. We have a lot. Okay, imagine with 62,000, let's take the barest minimum, 62,000 refugees. If you have to help them with 50 cents a day to survive, that will be equal to how much a day?
56 by 50?
Do some math.
Mathematics, so that's cool. I went back to La Republic kind of education.
If you want to help your refugees and you have 62,000 only in Nigeria, I mean, rough estimates, because they are more than that, and you want to help them with 50 cents a day for their needs, for their survival, for their feeding, for their health, that means that every day you are looking at spending $31,000 a day.
Wow.
And now that's not, we know that the UNHCR, they make their annual budgets, and when factors change on the field, they are waiting for next year before they can get money. The Nigerian government is overwhelmed. We are struggling to do what we can do. You see how much we are doing. Some people just choose them. They give their donation everywhere. The interim government has the people of Ambazonia on their shoulders, wherever they may be, whether they are in prison, whether they are on exile, whether they are in the forest, whether they are in hospital, whether they are fighting for their survival in self-defense group. We have everybody on our shoulders. If we have this money and there is a leftover for what strategic things we want to do, trust me, every situation is taken care of. We have more than enough needs, so we need money. Even if we get 5-10 million now, it is not a surplus at all. We only have to do some of those things that we are struggling to do now. Sometimes it's difficult.
I see. All right. The lines are open again. 240-813-4448. 240-813-4448. My trip to Buea. I want to use this opportunity as well to thank those who are in the DMV area. in the United States of America for the awesome helping hand and contributions that they did, towards the container loading and the transportation of the container to Nigeria, where we have our brothers and sisters in the refugee camps. Also to announce again that if you're out there and you have, dressy, like shoes, clothes, whatever, hats, whatever thing that you are not using, you are here in the United States of America, please, in the DMV area, do not trash them. I repeat, do not trash them, because we had a short video, which I'm going to bring that on our regular Wakamantori time. We'll talk on that, but I'm just taking this opportunity to say now that, please, we all know, we know Mr. Commentator Elvis, who is the chairman for Southern Cameroon National Council for North America. Please, if you have his contact and you have things that you want to donate to the refugees in Nigeria, please, you can contact Mr. Commentator Elvis directly. If you don't have his contact address, you can contact us here on Southern Cameroon Television using our email, southerncameroonstelevision@gmail.com. southerncameroonstelevision@gmail.com. Anybody who's watching, you can help us drop the email on the comment section, southerncameroonstelevision@gmail.com, and that's where you can get to contact us and tell us whatever things that you have that you want to send to the refugees in Nigeria. We are going to follow up with you to see how we can get them to take them to the warehouse where they can be transported safely to Nigeria, where we have our brothers on the run. My trip to Buea is what brought us in the studio today. Now the lines are 240-813-4448, and let's take it from where we start. Your Excellency, before there was this call that came in and cut us, where you were saying something about the bringing together of the self-defense groups, and you said something like it's not all that came together. If you don't mind, or if this information is not strategic, you might want to share with us. What happened? How did it go? And those who are involved, and if it's not strategic.
Now, I would say, because if I don't say it, they will say it, and they would think that probably I was trying to play games.
Oh, yeah.
I don't play
if you
games.
don't say it, they will say it. Go ahead.
Yeah, the AGC did not come to the meeting, but I still have faith that they will come to the meeting. The SOCADEF did not come to the meeting. They are not part of that joint platform. They are not. These people are not part of that joint platform. But the groups that came there, representing every other group on Ground Zero, there were 4 of them. Major self-defense groups on the ground. Major groups that are able to vet and adopt every other self-defense group on the ground. So they were represented there. And they decided to agree to form what they call ASK, Ambazonia Self-Defense Council. It is not IG. They have their chairman, they have their spokesman, and they have a liaison officer that works with us as a government to provide that which they need for us to get to Buea. So that is what it is. For now, I hold it there. If any group changes their mind and we make progress as we are talking, and they decide to come under that umbrella, it is hope for all Ambazonians that we will not only get to Buea, but we get to Buea together, not in pieces. So I congratulate as many that came together, and by their reports, they were all united. They all decided to work together in collaboration. They still maintain their identities, but there's coordination. Henceforth, there's coordination. Henceforth, there is coordination. So I congratulate them. On behalf of the people of Ambazonia, I say thank you to all of you. I pray that we will work in this manner to get to Buea.
All right. Thanks so much. We have a call on. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had a question.
Right on.
And my question is, we have a lot of Southern Cameroonian NGOs that are 513C that are in the United States and all over. And these will be able to contribute to my trip to Buea.
Yes.
I was wanting to ask His Excellency whether he knows these groups.
Thank you.
Yeah, what I can say is that we are in the communities. I might not know so much about what is going on everywhere, especially with our people, what they are doing, the activities. But we are encouraging every Ambazonian, wherever you may be, to identify your church leaders in your community, to identify your cultural meetings, to identify people who have organizations like that are actually making donations to other people for other purposes. Why would they not do something for the people of Amazonia? Sometimes it's for us to make them know our need. And I see even my kids, sometimes they go to school, they are going there with envelopes trying to raise money, with pieces of paper they bring home that they are trying to raise money. Let us go out of the box. If I'm asked to bring $100, I don't have $100, I can make some envelopes. I can put a sticker of my problem, of my people, of certain Cameroon, how they are dying. I can go to church. I can see a few people. Can you help us? Can you help us? We're trying to raise money for this purpose. If I give 5, 10 envelopes, I may be able to raise that $100. And I take the money and then I pay for my trip to Buea. So we have to use ways and means of involving our communities, our groups, to make such contributions.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
So just to add something, please, the legal defense of our leaders and others in prison, still in somewhere in Yaoundé, it's money. We need money. And this is not just something we think we can win legally, because these people they're operating in illegality. So it is something we have to develop robust political pressure and strategies to destabilize the enemy who is trying to keep them incommunicado, trying to keep them outside the law. So for all that robust strategy, it takes money. That's why we want to get international lawyers, and we are paying international lawyers to go there, not because they know how to judge more than our lawyers, just because they are the kind of people who can give a press conference and nobody will arrest them. They are the kind of people who can make a statement and nobody will seize their passport or stop them from traveling or send them to Kondegi. So it is costing us more money to defend our people, because we have discovered that the legal defense that we are trying to put does not respond to the people who we are dealing with. We have to look for something bigger. So it's costing us. We have spent thousands upon thousands, close to $40,000 in Nigeria, thousands of thousands of dollars just to defend our people. So we need money now, because our people, our leaders must not disappear like that from our midst. Whatever we must do. So whatever contribution you are making, remember the rain season is coming. The refugees, many of them are in situations that they need help. Remember, when the rains come, some people just have mattresses where they are sleeping outside because the rains are not yet come. When it starts raining, what do they do? If you are waiting for the UNHCR, they want the people to die so that they will justify increase in their budget and they get more money. We have to do our best. Our people must not die. We still have to take care of the wounded. And also look at tomorrow, Friday, 45 of our detainees are going to appear in court in Yaoundé. This is the sentencing time. What we do is that since these people have made up their mind, they cannot change their decision. What we were trying to do is to always mount pressure. If we can get many lawyers to appear there just for the purpose of appearance, to mount some psychological pressure in the court, that would encourage the rest of us and the people who are taken to court. So it costs money. We need help. We need help. The interim government, your government, is expecting from you. We don't want to sell the future of this nation as some people are trying to do or thinking to do. We don't want to mortgage the future of Amazonia for any purpose. We want to fight this fight with what God has given us. And when we win Amazonia, when we get to Buea, we have our country all together for us.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah,
Yes.
I've been watching your show.
Go ahead.
My question to Samuel Sacco is, who actually
Say it again.
who's making the trip?
Sorry, say it again.
Who's traveling?
Who's talking, please?
That's not important. I'm asking you. I want to do something that I can do if I don't know what's going on.
Okay, Your Excellency.
Yeah.
Someone is asking. There's a caller asking who's traveling.
Everyone who wants to get to Buea. Do you know where Buea is?
Hello. Okay. Thank you for that caller. Mr. Caller wanted to know who's traveling. The entire nation of Amazonia is traveling to Buea.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was my trip to Buea, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, welcome back again. Welcome back, beautiful people. Welcome back to the show. We would like to inform us that we have been on air for 2 hours, 9 minutes, 43 seconds exactly. And I want to say that thanks to everybody who was participating in the show. Thanks a lot for your efforts. Thanks for the contributions. And like His Excellency just said, this is just the beginning. This is just the launching, which means that expect to see us on this show again from time to time, and to make sure that we reach the goal of the budget that His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sacco has set it for so far. This is a call of duty, and I would like to say that Your Excellency, do you have some words to round up the show before we turn off the cameras?
Yes, I'm just looking at the dashboard here, and the figures are rising. Somebody just gave $5,000.
Oh my God!
And I want to encourage you that even as we host this video, the donations continue. Some people will still, because the numbers will still be there on the screen. Anytime you type my trip to Buea.com, and I want to go, before I go, I will tell you we are now about almost $12,000. I want to say that what you can do for us at the end is write a text message and call your people, all your contacts on your address. So write a text message and say to our people, our oppressed people, our refugees, and those who are being killed, to stop the genocide. To stop the genocide, text my trip to Buea to the number 4144. If you can send that text message to all the contacts on your address, you have done a great job. You have fought a great fight. So thank you very much. Tomorrow I will continue. I will be with Amomo Live. I will not rest. I will not sleep until what this program is making full progress and is on full throttle. We must get to Buea. Thank you for your for the message you have received. Some people are making calculations. Some want to pay tomorrow. There will be a paycheck coming in. Some people are waiting for some money to come in to clear into their account. Some people are waiting to talk with their wives or their husbands. Make sure that you put everything in place and get that money paid in. We must get to Buea together as one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being on this show up to this hour. We want to say we appreciate so much. And for those who have been on the show from the beginning to the end, we want to say thank you. And we want to say just go ahead and share this video so that those of your friends who are in your contact, they'll go ahead and watch it while it's going to be uploaded, definitely. So you might as well get a link and then share them in your WhatsApp groups, and our people are going to pick it up from there. And like His Excellency just said, he's going to be on Ambomo Live tomorrow. So I think that's going to be 2 p.m. the same 2 p.m. Eastern time. That will be 7 p.m. Amber time. Yeah. You can follow up the same program on Ambomo Live tomorrow. Again, this is Southern Cameroon Television, and my name is Dexter Brains. I will be on this platform tomorrow 2 p.m., but that will be Mighty to Buea Part 2 plus Wakamantori. Now, what would it take at that time? Down. To bring it down to the language we understand.
So
yeah, so we are going to leave you guys now. We love you so much with the love of God. We pray that it is said, long live the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, and short live the struggle for the independence of Southern Cameroon.
Aluta continue.
Aluta continua.